Snake.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Hello, Jolly Green here. You just got finished watching some Braillehouse highlights, or something I subtitled, How to Impress a Pro Skater. So I must admit, when I got to the Braillehouse, I was having a pretty good skate night. I was landing lots of nose slides, both front side and back side, which I didn't record any of. And I was also trying to do a backside board slide and shove it out on the ledge, which is a pretty hard trick, and I was getting some notice from other people while I was trying it and wondering what I was trying, if that's pretty hard on a ledge. But I was never able to actually quite land that, even though I got my feet all over it. But I was landing lots of other stuff. I was doing lots of Nollie Smith grinds, and then I was doing some Willie grinds, which people seemed to be liking when I was doing them. So after I got warmed up on the ledge, I did a couple of no-comply backside boards on the ledge, which Luke saw me and gave me dap for. He said, "I saw that." I was like, "I'm glad somebody did." Also, I had quite a few where I fell, because that's sort of a dangerous trick, and I'm just learning it. More to come on the slam box if you're waiting. But at any rate, after I did that, I decided to go try that backside board on the hubba, because I've never done a board slide down a hubba, and it was very scary to me, and it's always very scary to me when I'm looking at it, so I just decided to go for it, and you saw that I was able to get two. Now, they weren't the best ones, and I wish I could have went actually faster doing it. That would have helped a lot, actually. But as you could see, when I'd hit it, the hubba moves a little bit, and I'm a big heavy guy, so that makes it a little more difficult to fly faster and put more momentum into it, which is just going to cause the hubba to slide further. But I was super pleased with that. Wasn't expecting to do that night, even though I'd been thinking about doing it before when I got there. So it was a plan that I sort of had tentatively, didn't know if I was going to do it or not. Ended up doing it, so I was real pleased. So after that, I decided that there was another thing that I had been thinking about, even though I didn't think that I had the guts to do this at all. I was thinking about trying to do a caveman backside board on the rail at the Braillehouse. And if you watch Braille, you know that the rail is infamously steep and tall. So I started trying it, and I didn't get the first tries on camera because I was just tentatively messing around with it. And I was standing on the third stair and then just jumping and hitting the very end. And then I moved my way up to the fourth stair, and then I started trying it from the fifth stair, obviously. And then I started trying it with a little moving faster towards it, running up to it, and then doing it. But you saw in the video there was a kid that was trying to land the kickflip in the white shirt. He kept on running up the rail right when I was trying to go down the rail when I was first starting to try this trick, which ended up making me fairly angry at the time, because I was trying to do my trick. He's not even watching where he's going when he's coming back up. And if you saw, like, he was also ran in front of a couple of people back up the stairs, like Fetty when he was trying to come down. He almost jumped in front of him running up the stairs. So it was just a matter of the kid not watching where he's going and being excited about trying to land this kickflip, which I did include. But I started trying to time it when I was angry, right when he was coming up the stairs and not paying attention. So he would see, hey, there's this big dude coming down a rail with a board that's sort of flying right near my neck. This dude's probably going to take off my head with this board. I better watch where I'm going. which he did start watching where he was going after that, and I calmed down a little bit, but it gave me enough anger to just throw myself at the trick. And then after I got that out of the way, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to land this or not, but I'm glad to be sliding on it. I was just happy to be up there. And then I told Fetty right before this, I think I'm about to give up. I'm almost doing this. I'm happy about it. I don't know if I can land it. But he said, well, looks like you're killing it to me. And then Aaron, right before, a couple of times before, he saw me trying it. He's like, you got this. And then everybody started encouraging me. And then you saw the one I landed right before the one that I actually rolled out of. I landed it and then flew off of it. I tweaked my back a little bit on that, a previous injury, but it'll be okay. But anyway, after that, I tried it and landed it, and then I was super stoked. Aaron saw it, and right afterwards, I didn't catch this on video, but he was like, oh my God! And I was like, you saw that? And he was like, yeah, I saw that. And then afterwards, when I went to say goodbye and tell him see him next time, he was like, that was amazing! I can't believe you did that caveman board slide. And I was like, well, actually, I can't believe that I was able to do it either, because I haven't done it since the late 80s, or at least maybe 1990 or 91 at the max. I don't even think I'd probably tried it in 1991. Probably stopped skating completely about 1992, but I know I wasn't trying handrails at that time. But at any rate, even then, I think this was the biggest handrail that I've ever done or even attempted as a caveman, and I did it when I was 46, so I'm really pleased. I impressed a pro skater, unless some of you don't want to consider Aaron Cairo a pro skater. I do. He gets paid. He has a pro board, and just because he's on YouTube doesn't mean he's not pro. He probably held a manual longer than most pros put together, for that matter. But at any rate, I really enjoyed getting to impress some pro skaters and the other skaters I was around. Everybody was pretty happy for me that was able to see it. So, and I hope that you're happy for seeing it, because I'm really, really happy for doing it. So anyway, make sure you subscribe, comment on this, like below, and you'll see more content coming up soon. So just stay tuned. Anyway, have a good one, YouTube. I'll see you next time.